My name is Brian Gomez, and I'm the design director at Vatra Games in Brno, Czech Republic, and I'm working on Silent Hill Downpour for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I've been a game developer for 15, going on 16 years. I've got a long history of working in horror games. My very first game was Thrill Kill, the infamous, super gory, ultra-violent fighter that was so nasty it was actually banned before it was released. I've since worked on games like Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick. I was a script writer and script doctor on Alone in the Dark. I co-created Clive Barker's Jericho with a friend and mentor, Clive Barker, who I worked with for several years. And that is pretty much how I found myself in Silent Hill. As the name Downpour probably signifies, water plays a really important role in Silent Hill Downpour. When we were creating our central character, Murphy Pendleton, we were looking for themes and motifs that we could work into his personality and try to figure out his inner psychology and figure out ways that we could transfer that psychology into a physical form in the other world. Murphy is a mutable character. He's changeable. He's been influenced by some negative forces in his life, and it sent him down some wrong paths. And he's also got a duality to his personality. He's a caring family man, but he's also got a dark side. And we thought water was a perfect element to illustrate that. Water, it's mutable, it's changeable, it could take the form of whatever vessel you put into it, or put it into, and it's also got a dark side. As you're seeing, water is not only life-giving, but it can be incredibly destructive. So we used rain and water as the central theme to build our other world. So as you explore Silent Hill and you explore our dark environments, you're going to find that it may start out with something really simple. It might just be water dripping from a leaky pipe. It might be something like an overflowing toilet. But as the water starts entering the environment and the water level starts getting stronger, basically what you're starting to see is the encroachment of the other world. So it's a signal to the player that they're starting to get close to one of the other world segments. When you're walking around outside in the exterior sections of the town, which tends to be a much more free-roaming experience around a large Silent Hill town area, the weather actually changes dynamically. So as the storm clouds start to gather and that ubiquitous fog that we all know and love from Silent Hill is getting thicker, the rain starts to fall, and maybe it's just a light drizzle at first, but then it starts getting heavier and heavier. And basically the worse the weather gets and the more water starts falling, the more danger Murphy finds himself in. So as Murphy's own mental state starts to deteriorate, the weather starts to reflect his own mental state deteriorating, and thus Murphy's inner demons start manifesting in a physical form. So basically, when you're walking around Silent Hill and it starts to rain, you better get some shelter.